I'm not signing them papers, man. That's not my daughter.
Don't throw this
I'm not
at
paying
me.
child
Don't
support. We
throw
getting
the
divorced,
word at
right?
me.
Excuse
She's
me.
not my daughter biologically.
You signed these adoption papers, giving these child the same biological rights as a child who is your own.
Bro, I didn't sign the birth certificate. What adoption paper? Where I signed them at?
I got the papers.
Okay, you got the papers. You ain't got no
Somewhere,
papers.
somewhere.
Did he sign the birth certificate?
He did. No, he didn't sign it.
I didn't sign a birth certificate. That's what I'm saying. That's not my daughter biologically. Her daddy in
But
jail.
she was there since she was born.
Okay, what that mean?
You adopted her, though. I got the adoption papers somewhere.
Okay, but what that mean?
Somewhere.
I'm not paying child support.
We were married for 7 years.
Just pull out the birth certificate.
Okay, it don't really matter if we was married or not. It don't really matter. That's not my daughter.
Look,
I'm not about to pay child support. You move on, meet somebody else. Then he taking care of you and your daughter. You getting double benefits. How did that sound?
Once you adopt this child, it becomes yours in the same.
But what I'm saying is, where the papers at?
I understand. Do you have the papers?
She don't know where the papers is even at. That's what I'm saying. She's so unorganized. That's why we getting divorced now. You're not organized. It's not my kid.
Oh, your first mistake. And I just do not understand these guys for the life of me. I don't know where y'all from and how it is that y'all move. And you know what the funny part about it is? I see some simps online. And they making videos reacting to the things that I'm saying as though it's not logical. Like they really fans, but then they doing the same thing that a lot of these other guys is doing and pandering to the women, understanding that the women are not going to get a better situation as a result of it. All they doing is using men. And what this results in is more broken families that's even more broken as a result of them not making the right decision for the person that they wind up having children with in the first place. And then we want to sit there and say, well, somebody else is supposed to come in and take care of your children. His first mistake, honestly, was getting with a woman with the child at a very young age, too. Let's throw that into the mix. Let's put that into that pot of gumbo. And then playing step crash dummy because he want to be a part of a family or he said that he love her. Listen, that love is fleeting. And years later, when they decide to get divorced, it's going to be twice, maybe even 3 times as traumatic on the kid because the woman was never supposed to have the child out of wedlock in the first place or had a child with a man that she wasn't going to be with. And so he wanted to say, I want to save the community. He want to play that. Now he looking like the double villain because when y'all sent me this video and I was looking in the comments, it's so funny because the women were double hating him, the very people that they say that they love that's coming in to save the community. He got no credit, 0 credit from these people that is observing this video, from these same women that would champion him from coming in and saving somebody from themselves, from their own bad decisions. And then she walking in with a lawyer and she using him for money, leveraging the situation. She probably been leveraging it the whole time. If he did adopt a kid, which he's saying that they didn't, if he adopted the kid, then he probably more than likely is going to have to pay child support for a child that's not even his just because he pretended like she was his real daughter, and now as a result he got to pay the price for it. He got to pay the price for something that another man did because he said that he loved a woman that wasn't even forever. Wild.
you're signing these papers.
I'm not signing nothing. No, I'm not. I told you I'm not signing this.
Since she's been born.
This paper, I'm not signing. I'm not signing that. This is her decision to get divorced. So why should I pay for her daughter that's not mine biologically?
Ooh.
Whether you think I adopted her or not.
And if she getting divorced and she's becoming a single mother, then that means that it's a strong possibility. Not saying that it is, that this is 100% the situation. It's a strong possibility it's either something that's already lined up or somebody else that's already waiting in the rings to be another step crash dummy.
Yeah, I took care of her.
Give us 15 and we'll figure this out.
Okay, so you might need 15. You know what I'm saying?
Never even said that.
7 years of being in your daughter's.
Wait a minute. Where is this guy's lawyer? Why are you walking into a divorce proceeding or a hearing or a meeting in any capacity without legal representation? And you over here getting finesse. And we got this pretend Better Call Saul lawyer over there that's letting this woman talk. Man, get out of here with that, bro. Listen, this is bad situation all the way around. And this is why I tell men, create your own families. Other people need to be. I don't know where we missing this. Is it a disconnect in this conversation with women? Let me kick it with my women really quickly. Why is it such a disconnect to say that whatever it is that you do in this lifetime, you have to be responsible for it and you got to take ownership of whatever the circumstance is? that you put yourself in. I always say that I deserve whatever it is that I get, good or bad. If it's phenomenal, I earned it. And sometimes you're not in control of the cards that you dealt. But man, we 40 and 30 years old and stuff like that. At what point do you take responsibility for the people that you pick, who you lay down with, who you open up your legs to? You telling me every single person that you'd ever ran into your entire life that's been absolutely the worst for you? The problem is you. And so is it really that bad, or should we be this disconnected to where I sound crazy by saying be responsible and be take ownership of whoever it is that you decided to lay down with? Why is that such a foreign concept for people?
Thrown away 7
You
years.
raised her.
This was your idea, not mine.
You raised her. We were together.
This is your idea, not mine.
You know what?
Was it not your idea to get divorced?
Look,
So basically, he did you a favor. To his own demise, he gonna pay for it probably, but he did you a favor.
we're not getting anywhere.
Okay.
Let's just take 15 minutes to cool off
Nope.
and come
How
back.
you don't want to help me take care of Charlotte?
Yo,
She ain't even she ain't even listening to her own lawyer.
you're being unprofessional.
How
right
you
now.
don't want to help me take care of
You're
Charlotte?
very unprofessional.
So
Like,
what I'm supposed to
talk
tell
to your
Charlotte?
lawyer.
So what I'm supposed to tell her?
Tell her that we
So what
getting
am I supposed
divorced.
to tell her?
Okay, I'm
So
not
you
signing that.
just
Quit
walking
throwing
out
that
of
at
her
me.
life completely.
This is all manipulation tactics, and I can tell she a bad actor, right? She's a bad actor, and she's trying to manipulate you, and don't fall for the okie doke.
Yes, I am.
That's fucked up.
I'm closing this chapter in my life. I'm back. I'm not signing that paper. I will sign a divorce paper, but I'm not paying
And
no
she the
child
one that's
support.
getting divorced.
If I
I'm
got,
gonna find the adoption papers, and you're gonna sign this paper.
okay, whatever. I'm gonna get me a lawyer too. I don't care. I'm gonna
Get
get an
your
attorney
lawyer.
too.
The papers are signed.
Okay, I'm gonna get a lawyer. We're not even gonna discuss this anymore. I'm done. Y'all done? Because I'm gonna get a lawyer.
There's two ways to really handle this. You can get a lawyer, which is by your own regard you're able to do. But the more this is dragged out,
Who is this jailhouse lawyer who probably wearing slip-ons in here trying to negotiate? This dude sound like an idiot.
the more it becomes more like child support and less like supporting Charlotte like you already have been. And one seems a little more expensive than the other.
All right,
And
whatever.
those are the only two.
I'm gonna get a
routes that
lawyer.
we
I
see.
can pay for the money. I can afford a
Make your
lawyer.
mind up.
I'm cool. So y'all
So
can.
you really not trying
Y'all
to
can go
find
talk about some different terms.
You're not shit.
Yo, what's wrong with you? Why you doing all
I'm
that?
over this bullshit.
You see what she got on, bro? That's why I'm cool, bro. She already doing. She already
Hey, dog said you see what she got on. He said, do you see what she got on, bro? Man, let me tell you something, bro. The best thing that the best decision that he's probably making is to walk away, because it's probably what, if she throwing papers in front of him on camera in front of her lawyer, it's a strong possibility. Let me see something really quickly.
You see what she got on, bro? That's why I'm
It's
cool.
a strong possibility that chick was toxic the entire time. That's A. And then B, you cannot manipulate somebody. C, he should have never put himself in that situation in the first place. And then D, I don't know how y'all as men is not looking at these situations and saying, you know what? I don't want to put myself in that same circumstance. Y'all trying to figure out why guys are extra cautious, and why, even though it is a fact that most men want to be married, they are choosing not to, because they don't want to put themselves in a position that ultimately is going to break them and hurt them and completely ruin the thing that they built and worked for their entire life. I'm curious as to what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. It was a phenomenal night last night. That's why my voice is still like this. And then make sure that y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Can't wait to see what y'all reaction is to this.